Welcome back, everyone, to Economics Unswallowed, the only podcast that makes you want to both laugh and cry when you look at your bank account. I'm your host, Daniel.
And I'm Lisa. We're the brave souls daring enough to pull back the curtain on the glittering stage of the global economy.
My friends, have you ever felt like you're running at full speed on a hamster wheel, sweating buckets, but ultimately staying in the same place?
Or maybe you feel like a plump, naive little sheep, happily munching grass in a field, blissfully unaware that shearing season is just around the corner. If you answered yes, then you've come to the right place.
Today, we're dedicating a full 15 precious minutes to go deep backstage to see how the directors, the magicians, or let's just call them what they are, the banking elite, have constructed this grand play called Exploiting the Common Folk.
And believe us, this play has many acts, and each one is a spectacle. So buckle up, because this economic roller coaster is about to launch.
Our first act, Lisa, is the most classic of them all, the interest rate tango, pumping and dumping.
My favorite dance. Not. So, Daniel, set this scene for us.
Picture our banking magicians in their slick suits stepping up to the control panel. They look down at us, the faithful flock, with a knowing smile. Then they twist the dial and a loudspeaker booms. "O ye masses, interest rates have now hit a record low. Go forth and borrow. Go forth and buy. Go forth and invest. This chance to get rich comes but once."
And just like that, as if under a spell, we charge forward. Mr. A borrows to buy a house. Miss B borrows for a new car. Uncle C borrows to open that million-view coffee shop. Real estate prices skyrocket. The stock market turns a glorious green. Everyone feels smart. Everyone feels rich.
We fatten ourselves up with debt, thinking it's success. The bubble swells, glittering like a diamond. Oh, life is beautiful.
But when the party's at its peak, when we're drunk on the wine of wealth, our magicians quietly twist that dial in the opposite direction. The loudspeaker crackles again. Urgent announcement, due to blah blah blah, interest rates must be raised immediately.
And boom! Everything collapses faster than your ex can change their mind. Mr. A can't pay his mortgage. Miss B tearfully sells her car. Uncle C's coffee shop is deserted. Housing prices plummet. Stocks nosedive. People panic sell their assets, just hoping to salvage a few pennies.
And who appears at this very moment with that same mysterious smile and a suitcase full of cash, casually shopping for assets at bargain basement prices?
It's them, the banking magicians. They've sucked back all the assets we worked so hard for. They finished sharing one fat batch of sheep, and now they're getting ready for the next cycle. Give it up for this masterful magic trick, folks.
Need a breather? Don't get too comfortable. While you're trying to pick yourself up from that boom, another character enters the stage, silently visiting your wallet. His name is Inflation.
Ah, inflation. He isn't a crude burglar, is he, Lisa? He's a sophisticated gentleman, an invisible artist. He doesn't take your money. Oh, no. He just gently makes your money weaker.
Exactly. The coffee you buy is the same, but the price is 30% higher. The commute is the same, but gas is 1.5 times more expensive. Your salary might go up a bit, but it can never outrun inflation's eroding power.
You see, inflation is like an invisible tax, hitting those who hold cash and live on salaries the hardest. But, and this is the crucial part, it's a gift for those holding assets. Their house prices rise, their stock values increase. Inflation invisibly transfers wealth from the poor to the rich.
This thief is truly stylish and discerning, isn't he? He only steals from those who already have little.
Feeling down because your salary isn't cutting it? Want to get rich quick? Our magicians have another playground for you. The stock market, the biggest legal casino on earth.
Step right up. Anything is possible here. Penny stocks can turn into diamonds. Unknown companies can hit astronomical prices overnight after an IPO, or as Daniel likes to call them, initial plunder offerings.
The experts, the sharks, are constantly shouting, buy, buy, it's a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. And we, the eager little sheep, dive in with all our hopes and life savings. We glue our eyes to the screen, our hearts pounding. But we forget one crucial thing. This casino is built by...
But we forget one crucial thing. This casino is built by the house. They know when to spread rumors, when to crash the price. They collect fees for everything. They create the waves for them to surf, while we get swept under.
In the end, most players lose, contributing their money to help the house build bigger, fancier casinos. What a lucky wheel indeed. Lucky for them.
After those shocks, many turn back to what they think is real value, real estate. Everyone thinks buying land must be the safest bet. And the unholy trinity, government, banks, and real estate tycoons, just smiles.
They join hands. The government zones, the banks pump money, the tycoons build and inflate prices. Land prices soar, far beyond their real value. The dream of settling down becomes a luxury. To get a concrete box over our heads, we have to trade our youth, maybe even our entire lives, just to pay off the debt.
We become chained to our houses, to our mortgages. We don't dare change jobs, don't dare take risks. The dream home suddenly turns into a golden cage, beautiful but imprisoning our freedom.
And the Trinity? They've sold their goods, collected their profits, and are already looking for new golden lands to start the cycle all over again.
And finally, to complete the picture, we have the grand finale, cycles and the world's chessboard.
You think wars in distant lands, global pandemics, or an energy crisis are just random events unrelated to you? Well, the video we're dissecting suggests maybe not.
Think about it. Every time the world is in chaos, when fear reigns supreme, what happens? Assets plummet in value, stocks are dirt cheap, companies go bankrupt. And who is the one with the deep pockets and the cold-bloodedness to swoop in and buy everything up?
It's them again. It seems our magicians don't just control the economy with interest rates and inflation. They also know how to leverage or perhaps even engineer major events to restructure wealth, to shear the sheep more thoroughly. They spin the 4 seasons, recovery, boom, bust, crisis, like master DJs.
And we, the sheep, just keep dancing or stumbling to their beat.
So, what's the takeaway here? Ladies and gentlemen, this whole spectacle, this podcast is meant to say, wake up. The economy isn't a lottery. It's a chess game.
And if you don't want to be the sheep forever waiting to be shorn, you at least need to recognize when the barber is sharpening his shears. The answer isn't easy, but the first and most crucial step is awareness.
Understanding the rules of the game helps us be less naive. Understanding the cycles helps us know when to defend and when we might risk a little. Don't believe in get-rich-quick schemes. Learn personal finance management.
Diversify your assets, if you can. And most importantly, keep a cool head and a heart that isn't too greedy. Maybe we can't become wolves, but at least we can become wise sheep. Sheep who know how to find cover when the shearers come.
Thank you for spending 15 minutes listening to Economics Unswallowed. I hope that, even if it was a bit hard to swallow, it gave you some food for thought. I'm Daniel.
And I'm Lisa, wishing you all clarity and may you hold on to your wool. Goodbye and see you next time.